All right, so Alex Ovechkin, he's on this quest to break Wayne Gretzky's all-time NHL scoring record.
Okay.
And we are here for a deep dive into this epic chase.
All right.
We're talking 894 goals by the Great One.
Wow.
And Ovechkin needs just 27 more to take the crown.
Mm-hmm.
It's like watching a marathon runner.
Yeah.
Like they're in the final miles.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, you do not want to miss this finish line.
Nope. Yeah, you've seen Ovechkin's raw talent on display for years.
Oh, yeah.
But what's so fascinating is how this chase puts him in this unique historical context. He's bridging the gap between Gretzky's era and the modern game, you know, showcasing like the evolution of goal scoring itself.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
Okay.
Ovechkin just came back from a fractured fibula, an injury that could have sidelined him for much longer.
Oh, for sure.
What does this tell us about his chances of actually breaking this record?
I think that comeback speaks volumes about his commitment.
Yeah.
You know, a fibula fracture for a player like Ovechkin, who relies so much on power in that signature shot. It's not just a bump in the road.
Yeah.
For a player his age, that comeback speaks volumes about his commitment. You know, most guys wouldn't be pushing that hard at this stage of their career.
Yeah, his teammate, Rasmus Sandin, actually said that Ovechkin was his childhood hero.
Wow.
And now he gets to be a part of this potentially historic moment.
Exactly. This isn't just about like one man chasing a record.
Yeah.
It's about a team, a city, and a generation of fans rallying behind him. Yeah. You know, there's a shared energy, a belief that they're witnessing something truly special.
And Coach Spencer Carbery mentioned how the team celebrates each goal.
Right.
But Ovechkin himself remains laser focused.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he's blocking out all the noise and just taking it one game at a time.
That laser focus is crucial.
Yeah.
Imagine the pressure, the media frenzy, the weight of expectations. To be able to block all that out and just stay present, that's a testament to his mental toughness.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Ovechkin has this incredible record against the Toronto Maple Leafs. 44 goals.
Wow.
That puts him in some elite company.
Yeah.
But when you look closer, you see how his style differs from guys like Howe or Gretzky. Even when the results are similar.
Right.
What do you see there?
What's fascinating is how Ovechkin has adapted his game over the years.
Yeah.
He's still a physical force, but there's a finesse.
Right.
Like a strategic awareness that wasn't as prominent earlier in his career. He's learned to exploit weaknesses to make these split-second decisions that separate good goal scorers from legends.
So he's not just relying on raw talent anymore.
Right.
He's evolved. Almost like he's unlocked a new level of his game. Precisely.
He's combined his natural gifts with experience and this deep understanding of the game. That's what makes this record chase so captivating. We're not just watching a goal scorer.
Right.
We're witnessing the culmination of a career dedicated to pushing boundaries.
And speaking of pushing boundaries, let's shift gears for a moment.
Okay.
And talk about Ovechkin's record against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right.
He's got 44 goals against them.
Wow.
To put that into perspective.
Yeah.
Gordie Howe leads the pack.
Oh, yeah.
With a staggering 136 goals against the Leafs.
But what's interesting is how Ovechkin stacks up against more recent players.
Okay.
Steve Yzerman had 61, and even Gretzky himself had 55.
Okay.
So 44 goals is nothing to scoff at.
Right.
Especially considering how the game has evolved defensively.
It's true. You don't see those sky-high goal totals as often these days.
Nope.
But you know what really stands out to me?
What's that?
Howe was 51 years old.
Wow.
When he last scored against Toronto.
Talk about longevity.
That's the kind of staying power that defines these legendary players.
And speaking of longevity, Ovechkin is currently tied with Danny Gare.
Interesting.
For goals against the Leafs. To be in that company at this stage of his career.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
All right, so we've got this new generation of Maple Leafs players, coached by Sheldon Keefe, who found success with the New Jersey Devils.
Okay.
It's almost like a friendly rivalry brewing.
Oh, yeah.
Between Keefe and Carbery.
What's captivating here are the intertwined stories.
Right.
You have these coaches, players, all connected by the threads of their careers.
Yeah.
It adds another layer to this whole chase.
And the Leafs just had a grueling game against the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah. Those games are battles.
Oh, yeah.
With players sacrificing their bodies every shift.
And that physicality, that grit, it underscores the dedication needed to excel in hockey.
Yeah.
It's not just about scoring goals. It's about about pushing through pain and fatigue.
Right.
To achieve something extraordinary.
Which, when you think about it, brings us right back to Ovechkin.
Yeah.
And his relentless pursuit of Gretzky's record.
Exactly.
It's a testament to his unwavering commitment and the sacrifices he's made throughout his career.
Absolutely. And let's not forget, he's 39 years old.
Yeah.
The fact that he's still performing at this level, coming back from injuries, it defies the typical aging curve for most players.
Like he found the fountain of youth, but for hockey players.
Yeah.
And he's not doing it alone.
Right.
His teammates are right there with him, battling for every inch of the ice.
That team support is absolutely crucial. You can't break a record like this in a vacuum.
Yeah.
It takes a system, a strategy, and a group of guys willing to buy into it.
Yeah.
Think about the assists.
Right.
The screens in front of the net, the battles in the corners that create those scoring opportunities.
Yeah, it's a collective effort.
Absolutely.
It's like a well-oiled machine with everyone playing their part. Yeah. And Ovechkin is the spark plug that ignites the whole thing. But there's also the coaching staff. Guiding the team, making adjustments, and keeping everyone focused on that ultimate goal.
Coaching plays a huge role, especially when you have a player like Ovechkin, who's so driven.
Yeah.
It's about managing his ice time, keeping him fresh,
Yeah.
and finding ways to maximize his impact within the team structure.
And then there are the fans.
Oh, yeah.
The energy in the arena when he scores, it's electric. They're living and breathing every shot, every goal, every milestone.
You can't underestimate the power of that shared experience.
Right.
It's what elevates sports beyond just wins and losses.
Yeah.
It becomes a story that connects people, generations of fans who share passion for the game, and the players who embody it.
Speaking of stories, we've focused a lot on Ovechkin and Gretzky.
Right.
But let's not forget all the other incredible players who have left their mark on hockey history.
Absolutely. We've mentioned Gordie Howe.
Yeah.
But there are so many others. Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, Sidney Crosby. Each generation builds on the legacy of those who came before.
And Ovechkin, in his own way, is adding another chapter to that legacy.
Yeah.
He's chasing Gretzky's record.
Right.
But he's also forging his own path, inspiring a new generation of players with his unique style and determination.
It's a cycle of inspiration and achievement.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that sports aren't just about statistics. They're about human potential, about pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
And Ovechkin's pursuit of Gretzky's record embodies all of that.
Absolutely.
It's a testament to his skill, his dedication, and the unwavering support of his team.
And as he gets closer to that magical number of 894, the anticipation will only grow.
Yeah.
Every game becomes a potential milestone, every goal a step closer to history.
It's going to be an incredible journey to witness.
Oh, yeah.
But it also raises a question. What will Ovechkin's legacy be once the dust settles?
That's the million-dollar question. Yeah. But one thing is for sure. This chase has already solidified his place among the all-time greats.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the goals themselves. It's about the impact he's had on the game.
He's inspired countless young players and captivated audiences worldwide with his blend of power, finesse, and unwavering determination.
It's a reminder that sports can transcend borders and languages, uniting people through a shared passion for extraordinary talent.
You know, as we wrap up this deep dive into Ovechkin, I keep thinking back to that quote where he was talking about like wanting just like a normal recovery, you know, from his injury and to hang in.
Yeah.
That kind of humility, even with all he's accomplished, it makes his story even more captivating.
Good point.
Right.
It's a reminder that even the most celebrated athletes face setbacks.
Yeah.
It's how they respond, how they dig deep, and keep pushing forward. That sets them apart.
Yeah.
And for Ovechkin, that seems to be like ingrained in his DNA.
Totally.
Yeah.
And as he inches closer to that magic number 894, it makes you wonder, how will this chase reshape our understanding of hockey history? Will this cement Ovechkin as the greatest goal scorer of all time? Will it inspire a new wave of players to push the limits of what's possible?
Those are the questions that keep us glued to the screen.
Right.
What stands out to you as like the most significant aspect of this story?
For me, it's the perfect storm of individual talent. a dedicated team, and Ovechkin's relentless drive.
Yeah.
It shows that even in a team sport, individual brilliance can still shine through and inspire us all.
Beautifully said. And as this incredible journey continues,
I
encourage you to follow along to witness history in the making.
Right.
And to appreciate the passion and dedication that fuel these amazing athletes.
So keep your eyes on the ice, because we might just be witnessing the crowning of a new king
Oh, yeah.
in the world of hockey.
Oh.
You won't want to miss a single moment.